All right, we are going to make some great Greek meatballs today. And what we're going to start out with is some grass-fed ground beef. We've got a whole bunch of things to put into our meatballs to take them and make them great. First is a large egg. We are going to take and mix in a 1/4 cup of red onion. We need some minced garlic. We're going to take some olive oil, add some zest from a lemon, also the juice of a lemon. We'll need about 2 teaspoons of that. We've already minced up some fresh parsley and some fresh mint. We've got some coriander here. Mix some of that in. We need some cumin. Some dried oregano. Some sea salt. And some ground pepper. All right, so here's what you got, and we're gonna end up mixing this together. While we're doing that, we want to go ahead and preheat our oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Tori's gonna go ahead, get our baking sheet ready to go. We're gonna drizzle some olive oil on the large baking sheet. Here's where the fun begins. We need to make some meatballs. What's a good meatball size, Diane?
You don't want them too large, but you also don't want them too small. So normally, maybe just about right like that is the typical size, just so they cook nice and even. If you do make your meatballs a little too big, that's really not a huge deal. Just if you are on plan, if you are being trying to make sure your protein portion sizes are correct, just be mindful of that. You can even, if need be, if you're really not sure, you can certainly weigh out the meatballs to make sure you have the right amount of ounces for your protein serving size per meal. But these also will freeze up really nice for you. So these are a nice thing to make ahead, have in the freezer for an easy weeknight meal to just pull out and thaw. And that way, one of the hardest things about being on plan sometimes for people is having things readily available when they're tired after work. This is a great recipe. You can see it makes quite a few meatballs, and it's a good thing to have prepped and ready to go.
Okay, we're gonna take our meatballs here and put them in the oven at 450. We're gonna let them cook for 15 to 17 minutes in the oven.